Hey guys and girls, it's Ken here from OK Portugal. Welcome to another episode of Portugal Farm Life. We're not actually on the farm at the moment, I'm on the bike and I'm heading into our local village of S4-E06. The postman just phoned and said that I need to meet him there in like 15 minutes. So the post office is actually shut at the moment. I think he's trying to deliver something. So yeah, that's one of the downsides of being rural is we don't actually have a post office on the farm. So we have to pick up stuff or meet people in the village, but it's okay. Now today is an absolutely ridiculously beautiful day. It's 20 degrees. AccuWeather says that it's going to be 22 real field temperature, and that's in the shade temperature, so in the sun it feels a lot warmer. Kind of feels like mid-spring or something like that. Now, we've had a very, very dry winter, and we are in the middle of winter now. But we did get some rain. So in our last episode, I was complaining about the fact that we had no rain, and that very day, it started raining. It started raining. It's not very heavy rain, but yeah, you can see the ground starting to get a bit wet. We really needed this. So yeah, it's all good. Obviously we didn't get very much rain, but you know, a little bit is better than nothing. So I recovered from COVID. I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds. I basically had like a really bad cold. I had like a sore throat and a cough and stuff like that. It wasn't even, I couldn't even say it was as bad as flu. But I was testing positive for like a long time, you know, for like 2 weeks after I was sick. So I couldn't leave and I had to quarantine and everything. And yeah, it was pretty mild, man. You know, it's not as scary as people make it out to be. The only problem is I do still have fatigue. So I'm still kind of tired. It's taken me like this week, I can feel myself pulling out of it. But yeah, I've definitely been feeling a bit tired and a bit run down. But I think that's to do with just sitting at home for 2 weeks and not really doing anything, you know, not being out and about, not moving. I think that's also a large part of it. So we're pulling into the village of S4-E06. And yeah, I think the postman wanted to meet me. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, basically, you know, I can only understand basic Portuguese. And so I think he was saying the post office is closed because it's only like 1:45 at the moment. And I think he was saying, I've got like a delivery for you. Can you meet me at the post office? So let's do that. So hopefully my grasp of Portuguese was good enough to understand that he's meeting me here. Let's see. I think he said he was going to meet me here in 20 minutes. No, he doesn't look like he's here. Okay, I think I might have got that wrong. Unless this is him pulling up. No, it's not. Anyway, I'm going to take a little cycle around. I think he said he was going to take 20 minutes, so we're about 5 minutes early. So I'm going to take a little cycle around and then I'll come back. It's crazy, it almost looks like summer here at the moment. Almost feels like it too. Although if you notice, everyone's wrapped up very warmly still, even though it's like quite warm. It's a great way to get around these beautiful streets and stuff is on an e-bike. Minimal effort. It's not boring because you're moving around nice and quick and you get to take in all the sights and sounds. I need to give this bike a service because actually it's a bit squeaky. And normally it's quite silent. Anyway, I think we've burnt 4 minutes, so let's go back and see if he's there. No, he's not, but the post office is open, so I think I'll try that instead. Oh, I can't believe it, I forgot my mask. So yeah, but I managed to ask through the door with very basic Portuguese if there was a delivery for me, and there wasn't, so I'm just going to go home now. It's been a nice little ride though. I've just stopped off at Costa's house, and unfortunately Costa, he's not very well. He twisted his ankle a couple of weeks ago, so he hurt his leg. And now for the last semana with the yeah, so for the last week he's had to go to hospital because he's had problems with breathing and everything. And we thought that it was COVID, but it's not COVID. And so yeah, we're a bit worried about him, but he has to, he can't work, he can't smoke, and he shouldn't drink. So you know, all of his favorite things he can't do. But yeah, it's good to see you, Costa.
Okay.
Good to see you again. All right, ciao, Costa.
Ciao, Kenny.
Tamania, até logo.
Cumprimento, Gina.
Sim, sim, okay. Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay, ciao.
Ciao.
So yeah, that's quite sad, really. I knew that he had a problem. You know, he fell and he twisted his ankle, so he couldn't work for like a while. And now he was saying that at night time he can't breathe. He has to go into oxygen, and he was in hospital for a week. And shame, man. I feel really bad for him. So yeah, if everyone at home can say some little prayers for Costa, that would be very good. He's a very, very sweet guy, and obviously we want the best for him. Oh, this is just turning into the most stunning day. I actually wish that I had got my road bike and gone on like a proper cycle somewhere. But actually this is quite a nice lazy way of doing it. And yeah. Look at this, there's like a little kitten. Psst, psst, psst. Hello, okay, that's proper feral. I thought the little cat was waiting for me. Oh no, look at him go. He's gone. It's actually funny, I always find an animal on this stretch of the road. I came here once in the car with Gina and I never filmed it, but we found a turtle. I think I might have filmed it actually, I'm not sure. But we found a turtle in the middle of the road, which is kind of weird because like the Maritaka Dam is about like a kilometre away or something. And then I found snakes out here before whenever I've come past. Hello doggies. Now this is one of my favourite little small holdings. It's, you know, it's a very small bit of land, but the guy looks after it so well. He's constantly working on it, and he's constantly growing and cropping things and like rotating different crops. You know, bear in mind that we are in the middle of winter now, so there's not really that much going on in his vegetable garden, but he's still got like lots of cabbages and things. I think at the moment he's more busy, you know, trimming his olive trees and things like that. But yeah, I hope to be able to come here one day and film his little bit of land and have a chat with him and find out, you know, find out how long he's been doing it and all of his secrets. That sounds a bit strange. I don't want to know all of his secrets. I want to know his secrets to farming, his secrets to growing stuff. No other secrets, please. Over there in the distance, you can see the OK Portugal farm. So I just thought I'd pop in at my next door neighbour's farm, Joaquim, and he is he's actually doing some building work. He's building like some kind of extension, and yeah, so they're putting down some kind of a floor here, and then he's gonna, okay, born, yeah, so he's gonna do like some kind of a covered porch over here, because this over here is where the sheep are milked. They don't go in through this entrance, but he goes in through this entrance, and then I think the sheep come in the back entrance. And yeah, this is where all the milking happens. So I think he wants to have a nice cover here. Obviously in summer it must like really bake down with heat. So this here is the tank. That tank, okay. Oh, nice. Muito bom. Okay. It moves like. So this is Joaquim's new tractor, and well, it's obviously not brand new, but yeah, he loves his Ford tractor. So this one's a 3430, and he's busy fixing it up at the moment because it has a little bit of a fuel leak. So he's bought the new part, but basically you get diesel just dripping out the bottom there, and that's what's covered the engine. So it's not oil or anything. And then over here it has a little bit of a problem with its steering link. So those are the only things he has to fix. But otherwise, the engine is in great condition, and you start it and it starts instantly. So that's brilliant. And then he has this one over here, which is a big one. This is a 4630. And Yeah, this is a really nice, big, powerful one. Now, this one has attachments so you can put like forks or a bucket scoop or something like that. And he uses these to pick up hay bales and things like that. Now, his original tractor was this one over here. This is the one that you always see on our farm. But unfortunately, this one doesn't have the attachments on the side so that you can put a fork or anything like that. So he's going to be selling this one. And it's an amazing tractor. I wish I had the money for it. Because this is almost like part of our history. But yeah, this is my favorite one. But it can't use forks. So that's why he's bought this one. If you look over here, it's got these attachment points. And that's where you can attach other equipment. And it's got the hydraulics that'll drive like front forks and things like that. So yeah, he likes his Ford tractors.
Yes.
Ford tractors, the best.
Ford tractor. Joaquim,
Yeah.
a month for.
Yeah, Sib. So Joaquim was just showing me that on this tractor over here, he's like welded this thing. So he's got like a little sun hat. And he's done the same for this one. So this is the piece. And he's basically going to add this to it. See, he's actually made this here on the farm. He's been welding this. I saw him welding a couple of days ago and I didn't know what he was making. But there it is. So that'll just keep like the harsh Soileira sun off his head. Because we're in Soileira.
Yes.
Muito sol. So Joaquim was just showing me that he's actually, he's welded this whole thing over here. And he's basically welded this door. I think he's taken parts of like another door and welded it together. I'm not 100% sure. And then he's painted it grey. I don't know if that's like an undercoat or whatever, but wow, I'm quite impressed. Good job. These are Joaquin's guard dogs. You don't want to mess with those doggies. Yeah. These are some big doggies. I think this is going to be like, it's going to be like Eddie sized. All right. Ciao, Joaquim.
Ciao.
At the logo.
Hello. Hello.